wanted to talk about real estate and people fleeing these big cities, going to the small cities right now. And it's happening. This was a cover story. Pull up this cover story here. So, yeah, millions of people right now are fleeing the big city. We saw this coming, right? Didn't we see this start to unfold in February and March as this pandemic unfolded? And real estate investors should pay attention to what's happening here. Real estate developers, investors, and realtors should pay attention to what's happening here. People are leaving the big cities, and Wall Street Journal just had a cover story on exactly what's going. When all of these people are wondering, hey, I can work from anywhere. Why would I want to live here? Right? Why would I want to live in, busy New Jersey right next to Manhattan if I don't have to get on the train every day and go into work? And what the piece highlights is that, wow, so many people are able to actually ask their bosses now. Many, many employees are now asking their bosses, hey, can I work from home? Can I relocate and work from this other area? I don't want to work in this city anymore. And guess what's happening? These employers are granting and saying, yes, go ahead. It's a number of things are unfolding here with this, and I find fascinating. Number one is that the commercial real estate market is going to be crushed as a result of this. A lot of these big businesses that had these big office spaces, they might not need them anymore. Twitter just announced that it's going to allow all of its employees to work from wherever they want. So that big office in downtown San Francisco, what's going to happen? All of these leases that are coming up for renewal in a lot of these big high-rise development projects and high-rise office spaces in major cities, what if these companies say, you know what? Our staff just doesn't want to work in this environment anymore, and it's better. We survived 3 months during the coronavirus. We're all able to work from home, be with our families, work over Zoom, and we got the same level of productivity. Why do we need this big brick and mortar building? So commercial real estate is going to be slammed. We're already seeing it in the retail space. Obviously, strip malls are having massive problems right now. So commercial real estate investors are going to be hurt big time. Something interesting is going on across these cities. So let's take a look at the data from city to city right now and how this is affecting the broader economy. So take a look. This is New York City. Look at all these people who left New York. They're just out of there. They went to Florida. They moved into the suburbs of Pennsylvania, up into upstate New York. They're just getting out of there. They're moving. See these little red dots? That's where people have moved from New York. They left. Here's another one. Take a look at Atlanta. People that have left Atlanta, 3.7% have left, going to other places. Here's Chicago. People leaving Chicago, getting out of there, going down to Florida, going into rural parts of Tennessee and Georgia and Texas and Arizona and other spots. Look at this, Denver. Surprised by this one. Pretty big jump there in Denver. 6.9% getting out of there. Down to San Francisco. I'm not surprised at all by this one, 10.4%. It's crazy. And then take a look at this, Seattle, 5.3%, moving out of Seattle. Moving into, I'm surprised like some of them would even go to California, but getting out of there, big declines in Seattle as well, and the list goes on and on. And then there's what's going on in the Catskill Mountains right now. Take a look at this house. This house got into a bidding war. It had 9 offers in the Catskill Mountains of New York. All of them exceeded the listing price. This is a small little 2-bedroom place. These buyers hadn't even set foot in the home to buy it. The winning bid was $50,000 over the asking price. A realtor up there in the Catskill Mountains said, "This is unlike anything I've ever seen." She said, "I've been in 5 bidding wars in the past few weeks." People just want to get out of the cities. And this is happening in the Poconos, and the Catskills, and the Tennessee mountains. People are leaving the big cities for the mountains. Cleaner air, quieter way of life, real estate much cheaper. They're able to get prices here for $200,000 on a small house with lots of land, clean air, no noise. Sign me up. Get me out of that environment. I lived in New York City for like a year to 2 years. I was happy, like 2 years. I was happy to get out of there. But even still, then I moved to New Jersey. I was close to Manhattan. It was still crowded, still crazy. So if you don't have to live in that environment to commute into the city, and you can work remotely, and you can save money on property taxes and real estate, we're seeing a major shift from big cities to small rural areas. Let me know your thoughts. Is this something you're planning on doing right now, getting out of a major metropolitan area because either your job's not there anymore, you don't need that job anymore, or you want to move to a place where you can provide a better way of life for your family? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. And subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We do this show every day at 9 a.m. Eastern time, so please subscribe. I'm really thankful to have you all here and joining us today, so thank you so much.